we are going to read a book called Max's Dragon Shirt. And the author's name is Rosemary Wells. When I was a little girl, I loved reading books by Rosemary Wells. So I thought this would be a fun book for you to read. And we're going to start right away. It's a fiction book about Max and Max's sister, and they go to a department store to go shopping. So we're going to do some word work about a new sound today, and this sound is the hard G or the soft G. So G is a letter that can make two different sounds. And we already know the sound it makes when it's called a hard G. It makes the sound we hear in this word. What's this first word?
Goat.
Goat. What sound does G make in that word? G. I heard everyone make that G sound. G. Make it again. G. And it starts this word, grass. So try to make that sound when you say grass. Grass. And then it makes the sound at the end of the word frog. So when we read words today, we might hear the sound G for our letter G. Or we might hear the soft sound for G. And this is a new sound that we don't usually think G makes, but we're going to learn new words that have the soft G sound, like the word gem. Everyone say the word gem. Like if a woman has jewelry on, she might have a gem as piece of her jewelry. Gem has the J sound at the beginning. J. So make that sound J. And say that word gem. Okay, say the word orange. The word orange has a G, but it makes that J sound. If you listen to the end of orange, you hear that J sound. Hear it? Okay. I have words on cards that either have a hard G, like goat, grass, or the end of frog, or a soft G, like the words gem and orange. So your job is to read your word and decide which kind of G sound is it making and put it under that pile. Okay, well, I'll try the first one with you and then I'll give you your own card. This is the word giant. Giant. What sound do you hear at the beginning? Is it the hard G sound or the soft G sound? Soft. Do you agree? Excellent. We all agree with her. It sounds like a J, just like orange has the J sound or gem. How about gentle? Gentle. Is it the hard G or the soft J? Gentle. Say that word to yourself quietly. Gentle. Jalen. It sounds like the beginning of giant, doesn't it? So it's the same one. Excellent. Okay, now I'm going to let you try it with your own words. Take your time. I can help you read it if you need help. Now, if you are struggling, try both sounds. Try the other sound. See if that helps you. Good. What else? What's the other sound it could be? J. What word did you read? What is it? I didn't hear you. So Jocelyn's word is gym. Gym, like when we go to gym class, we exercise. So think gym. Does that sound like the beginning of goat or the beginning of gem? Gem. She's right. Absolutely. Now, what word do you have, Julius? Gone. Gone. Very good. Gone. What sound is G making in that word? Hard G. Excellent. Now let's look at our words we sorted for the hard G. Big. Does everyone agree that ends with a G sound? Excellent. How about this one? Large. Large. Does that sound G make a sound like at the end of big? Okay, Peyton, do you want to change your answer? Let's see what you do. Does the G in this word make a sound like the J in gentle? Yes, good. So our job today is to decide what sound is our G making in these words. Sometimes it comes at the beginning, like gym. Sometimes it comes at the end, like large. So let's try a few more. Germ. Germ. Peyton, what sound?
Soft.
So what sound is the soft G? What sound does G make in this word, everyone? You got it. Awesome. How about change? Change. Now it's at the end of the word. Change. Look for the words. Take your time to think. Look at the words that I can compare it with. Does it make the G sound like gone? What do you think, Julius?
Soft. No, hard. Hard.
Not E.
G.
G. I think you were right the first time. It makes that G sound. Let's see if I have any more that make the G sound. How about this word? The monster was so ugly. What? Jocelyn, I love it. Think about it. That's great. Think of this word. We know G says G, right? It makes the sound G. In big, it's the same as the G sound in ugly. Very good. You had to listen hard for that one because it's in the middle of this word. Ugly. Good job. How about girls? Girls. Is it right? Is that right? Does it make the same beginning sound like gone? Okay, let's try one more. Let's do a very important word for our story. I'll let you try.
Dragon.
Drag. Now what sound does G make in this word?
We're supposed to write.
Tell me what
We're supposed to
sound.
write a prefix that we see.
What sound is it?
Or
She said it should go over here. What sound does G make in this word? Try again. Dragon. Good. Did you hear it? Excellent. So when you're reading words today and you come to a letter G, you have to try either sound if you don't know the word, because it might be a G or it might be a, what's this other sound G?
Yeah.
J. Very good. Excellent. Awesome. So think about it. G makes two sounds. Try them both to figure out your new words when you find a G. Okay. Now, really quick, we have 3 vocabulary words to learn before we read. Well, I bet you know most of them, but one of them is a little bit new. The first one, oh, I bet you've been on one of these before. In a department store, there's 2 levels, and instead of walking on stairs, we have to climb on that
Elevator.
escalator.
Escalator.
How do you know this is not elevator? It's not a word elevator. How do we know that? Because I heard a lot of you guess it as elevator. Julius, what's it?
Because there's no V.
Awesome. There's no letter V, so we have to take our time reading each part all the way to the end of the word. Escalator. Escalators are in places where there's 2 levels or more of floors and we have to walk up steps, but instead of walking up steps, these steps move for us, so you don't have to climb on them. You'll see a picture of that in the book. This word, another long word, appliance. Everyone say appliance. Appliance is a word that tells about things we use in our house, and in this department store that the characters go to, they sell appliances on one floor. So they might sell things like toasters or refrigerators or a stove. Those are appliances. Okay, we have one more word. I forget how to spell it. Okay. This is an ice cream flavor called pistachio.
Pistachio.
Pistachio. It kind of tastes like peanuts. It's a nut.
Still?
It's a type of nut.
That's it.
So what word is it?
Pistachio.
Pistachio. What word tells about this department store selling refrigerators? Appliance. Good, Peyton, you remember. And
Escalator.
perfect, Janet. Escalator. Very good. Remember these words while you're reading today. we're going to read Max's Dragon Shirts. When you read, I'll answer your questions in a second. When you read, today we want to think about characters and what they say. So there are quotation marks in our story. And you remember, when we read quotation marks, we have to think that character is speaking, what would they sound like? What would those words sound like if a character's talking? And that helps you understand what they're saying and who they're talking to, so you know about the story. Also, the pictures in this book are very helpful in understanding more about what the words say, so use those pictures to help you understand what's happening. And your job today is to read, to learn what happens to Max and his sister, Ruby, at the beginning of the story, in the middle, and at the end. Okay, so read to find out what happens in the beginning, the middle,